if you are looking for a specific video on this channel, like I said, we react to many different things. Go to my playlist, go to the main channel. While you're there, subscribe. Go to the playlist, and then you'll see that I've created playlists for you guys, so you don't have to go scrummaging through the videos trying to find a video that you like and that you can relate with. When I subscribe. Bad gang, welcome back. You guys know what time it is. It's time to react. If you're new to this channel, you've probably noticed that we don't have what YouTubers call a niche. Basically, this channel is a one-stop shop for all things reactions, which means me and Bad Gang, which are you guys, the subscribers, react to many different videos. Anime, music, movie trailers, social media drama, whatever catches our eyes, that's what we're reacting to. We're giving our opinion, and we're gonna talk about it. So, with that being said, today's video will probably be in a playlist entitled Discussion and Relationships. It is a video by Cut on YouTube, and it's entitled 100 People Tell Us Their Number of Sexual Partners. Keep it 100. So without further ado, we're just gonna get into the video and then we'll talk about it a little, okay?
2. It's my wife. He just asked me how many people I slept with. Should I give him a real answer or a fake one? Okay, I'll talk to you later. 15.
Okay.
How many people have you slept with?
Well,
Okay, which orifices count?
I'm not sure. I think I would have to count.
I don't remember. If you gave me like 10 minutes, I might be able to figure it out.
do I really have to talk about it?
Do I have to answer?
Before they even give out a number, what do you guys think about the whole like, oh, what's your body count? What's your number? If you guys, I'm 24 now, so I'm past that kiddie stage of like asking those questions that don't really amount to anything but destruction within a relationship. And what I mean by that is, think about it. If you're on a date, as a man or as a female, if you're on a date and you ask them, hey, what's your number? There isn't a specific definition of too much or too little bodies when it comes to sexual partners, right? It depends on each individual. So a woman saying 2 may be a lot to some people. Some men would be like, oh, you slept with 2 people? That's a lot. But to some people, 20 may be a lot. Like, it depends on the person, and it doesn't amount to anything, and it doesn't bring nothing to the table besides the deformation of character. Because if I'm having a beautiful conversation with a beautiful woman and she says, I'm not going to say a number, but if she says a number that I may not be comfortable with, then obviously I'm going to start looking at her a little bit different, and you guys would too. Be honest with yourself. It brings nothing to the table, so leave it off the table. It's not even a question that you should ask, because their past is in the past, therefore it should remain right in the past.
Can I pass?
You want to get like a rock pass?
No, I don't want my boyfriend to see this.
There's a lot of stigmas around, especially for women. People kind of judge you. It's like the fewer people you've slept with, you're like this saint.
How many people have you slept with?
0.
And she's right. And you seen the one girl, she was like, I don't want my boyfriend to see this, because she understands, especially women, they understand that men are less accepting if a woman has a huge body count. And what does huge mean, right? It just depends on the person. But yeah, it's the sad truth.
None.
0. I haven't slept with anyone.
You're just really rubbing in the fact that I'm a virgin, aren't you?
1.
1.
Do you wish it was higher than that, or?
Sometimes. Just to have more fun and experience in college.
1. My mom didn't raise me to be a hoe.
Oh wait, what'd you say? Oh yeah, that.
So people who have like a low body count, whatever that means, right, to you, I'm gonna say this. If you think that having like more than one body is like being a hoe, and there's no definition to a hoe, but if you think that having more than one body is being a hoe, anything outside of marriage can be considered hoe activity. Like, so I don't really get people who kind of be like, oh yeah, I've only slept with one person. Are you married to that person? Right? Did you guys wait into marriage? Because that can be considered a hoe. Again, there's no definition to a hoe or to too many bodies, too little bodies, or whatever. It depends on the person. So let's not be judgmental.
That was 2 once.
Under 10.
Only 2.
2.
2.
2.
3 people.
3.
3. Just 3.
3. Told you I'm a good girl.
You want me to lie? You want me to be honest?
Just a touch, I'm not thinking.
4.
4. I think it's a good number for me.
5.
5.
6.
6.
6.
7 people.
Like 7.5. Well, I didn't like sleep all the way, but
8 or 9.
8.
She looks kind of like Marilyn Monroe with that haircut, that hairstyle, and the face a little bit.
Because I've tried to forget some of the ones that I have because they were really awful.
9 people.
9.
It's fair.
Cause like my family is gonna watch this.
I'll say 10.
Probably like 10. Sounds like a lot when you say it out loud, but yes, 10 people.
10. 10.
Okay, that's not bad.
I don't really remember because when I had sex, I was mainly a teenager. And then when I hit age 16, I kind of went celibate.
Because of college, I'm not sure.
Wow. No, I'm just kidding. Again, this is a no judgment zone, you guys. But I would advise against having sex at a young age, just because you don't even know why you're doing it. You don't even know what you're doing. So save it until you find somebody that you want to do it with, not because it's a situation that you're in and you're like, oh, this is what people do in the movies. This is what other people do. You know, my friends at school, they're having sex. Like, you're 13, 14, 15, like younger, maybe 18, even 18. Like, do it on your own time when you feel comfortable, when you feel like, hey, I want to experience this with a person, right? Again, I still think that young is very young because you don't know what you're doing. And protection and child pregnancy, teenage pregnancy, let's not even get into all that. That's a whole nother video. Please do not do it. It's not worth it.
10 or 11 or 12, roughly.
Anywhere from 10 to 15.
Oh, there was that guy who I broke up with on his porch.
I don't know, 12.
Very specific.
14 at the minimum.
Not saying it's a lot, but I don't really want to remember some.
She has really nice
Probably
eyes.
close to 14. It's a lot more than I thought it would ever be.
I have slept with 14. And I do have a list. You guys want to see the list?
Well, I used to keep a journal.
And I do rate them. They have star ratings.
15.
16 now.
More than 10 but less than 20? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Probably like 15. What? It's not that bad.
15.
18.
Under 20.
20?
You know, I had a college boyfriend, so I missed out on a lot of my slutty years, so I'm catching up now to being slutty.
20? I think it's average.
Between 20 and 30?
Like 25.
I said.
You see, some people embrace the fact that, hey, you know, like, sex is sex. I think we're moving into a new generation where you don't necessarily have to wait into marriage. And I don't want to skew you guys' views, but personally, I grew up in a Christian household, and, you know, my thought was always to wait into marriage. But honestly, I think if you wait into marriage, that is a part of a relationship that you want to figure out before you get married. Like, I think it's an important part of a relationship, just like financial values, physical compatibility, aka sex or intimacy, right? You don't want to be repulsed or not attracted to intimately to your partner. Obviously, emotional compatibility. These are all things that you want to make sure that you have with another person before you get involved in marriage. Personally, that's how I feel. If you guys feel that way, or if you disagree, let me know in the comments. What do you think? Get back into the video.
Definitely over 25.
30? Considering how old I am, it's okay.
Between 30 and 35.
35. I had sex a lot after high school.
44-ish? I lost track. You don't get to know the number because I don't know the number.
I lost count. Less than 50.
Roughly 40 and 50.
One night stands. Well, I've definitely had over 50.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was really bad.
You know, they didn't quit it, you know.
About 50. Let's just say 50.
I actually don't know, but I think it's over 50. I was a busy ass hoe. I don't know.
I'd say just under 100.
It's probably not over 120.
Over 150.
Probably over 300 or 400.
It's like 3 to 5 dicks a month, times 12 months, times 10, 20 years.
That's tough.
Well, I'd say 2,000. I have no idea. 1,500? That's a lot of math, though.
They started low and then they got progressively higher and higher and higher. What do you guys think my number is? I want to know this because, okay, so I consider myself a nice guy, whatever that means. That doesn't mean that you're not sexually active, blah, blah, blah. But I've been told on multiple occasions that I look like a F-boy. I look like a fuck boy, right? If you hit it on the dot, I'm not gonna say, oh, close, but if you hit it on the dot, I'll pin your comment and I like it. But yeah, the way dude broke it down, like if you think about it, like over the course, let's say you're sexually active, it's not hard to get your body count in the high numbers. Let's say you're sexually active, right? From, let's say 18 to 22, that's only 4 years. I'm not gonna say the penis part, but let's say you're a man and you sleep with someone once every 2 months. That's 6 bodies, that's 24 bodies by the time you're 22. That's 6 bodies a year, which doesn't, once every 2 months, which doesn't sound like a lot, maybe to some people. But then it's like 6 a year times 4, that's 24 bodies easily. If you kept it consistent and you kept on doing that, you know, over the course of 4 years. So it adds up. It adds up for sure. But yeah, thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. If you haven't already, you already know, go ahead, subscribe, become part of Bag Gang. If you subscribe, you know that handshake. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you. Love you guys. Peace.
Subscribe.